Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, otherwise known as a leFH, a leaf blower, or leFH if you happen to be jingles. But this one is known to Arty players as VP La Pew Pew. It's written on the side of the vehicle, and what you can't see is that the owner of this Arty, which is Dr. Nix, actually has 3 marks of excellence on his barrel. Unfortunately, they're being masked by the skins, so you don't actually see it, but yep, he is purple. He's got 3 marks. Well, battle started, and he's heading across the river alongside the KV2s, a Panzer IV-H and an SU-100. This is a tier 7 game. He's bottom tier, which means he's got an extra chance to earn extra XP. Now, you might say, why would you want to earn extra XP when you've already got 3 marks on your barrel? Well, that's because Dr. Nix is chasing 100% on his MOE mark. Now, the Fifi is actually a Char B1, a heavy tank, tier 4 French heavy tank, but it's been modified by the Germans to carry an artillery piece, and that arty piece is the 105mm light field howitzer, which is capable of 410 alpha, penetrating 53mm of armour. And from this side of the map, he can actually fire up the main street towards enemy tanks who are coming down towards the town. Okay, one enemy tank has been spotted, but it's not a heavy tank, it's a P43 Biz, and he's over near the windmill. Okay, Dr. Nix is lining up a shot on him, working out where he's headed. Fires a round in. Oh, very good. He got a hit, working out exactly where the P43 Biz was going. Fires his next shot in, but just misses him. Lines up a shot, waits for it to dial in, fires another one in, and no, the P43 moved at the last moment. Now, there's something you don't see very often. That's an M41 HMC, and he's right up at the front. Probably a very inexperienced Arty player, and, well, if Wargaming brings in the changes, which means that Arty will be played at tier 5 by inexperienced players, then you can see this more often. More Arty players will go to the front instead of fighting from the rear, and they'll get killed quickly. And that was a direct hit by Dr. Nix on the M41. So he's probably very low on health now. Another shot fired in. Misses the target. Now we've got some heavy tanks appeared. So KV2 and KV3. He fires at the KV2. Gets a direct hit for 95. Goes for the KV3. Oh, there's the M41 dying. And it was only 71 hit points. So obviously he must have taken the rest. I did hear from one inexperienced Arty player. Oh, look, he's trying to shoot through that window. And he does! He gets it straight through the window on the KV2. He could see the opportunity to fire through the window and took it. Yes, there's been some inexperienced Arty players have actually been mentioning that they also, when they were playing their Arties, they didn't know where or how to play them, and so they played them at the front and then they got killed quickly. Well, he's dialing in on an IKV 103, fires the round in, and he killed him! One shot kill on the IKV 103. So he's got his first kill of the game. Now I think there was a KV2 in that courtyard. He's disappeared from sight. Dr. Nix fires a round in, hits the ground. There he is. Yes, he is now in sight. Fires around, gets a hit. 108. Not a penetrating round, but it hit the turret. You can see the mark just above Stalin's head. So near miss on that one. There's 2 KV2s in that area. He's hitting one of them. The other one just took a shot and killed our 40 TP. Fires around at the T-34 up in the north. Misses. Now, if you're seeing stun on some of those some of those targets, it's because we have other Arty in the game. There's a AMX13F3 and an M44 on our side as well. And the enemy team's got an FB304 and an M44. They lost their M41. Our KV2, well, that KV2 has moved down. He's trying to kill our KV2. Dr. Nix fires in around, gets a hit on one of the KV2s. Looks like they're going the other side of the house. Dr. Nix fires around in there, gets a hit. And he's loading a heat round this time. I think he's going to try and hit one of those heavy tanks with a heat. Oh, he does! Fires right through the turret, and the KV2 on our team takes out that KV2. He's out the game. So it does help to carry the heat round sometimes, because you can do huge amounts of damage just like that. Okay, that enemy KV2 is reloaded. He comes around the corner. We fire around him, but unfortunately he derps our teammate and he's gone. Dr. Nix fires at the KV2, tracks him for 1 hit point. The KV2 is looking in our direction, but he can't actually see us at the moment. And that shot hit the target, and our M44 kills the KV2 off. Okay. Well, Dr. Nix can now move into a position so he can get shots on the cap area, because an enemy tank has made it that far south. In fact, yep, he's started capping. I believe it's a T-34. That's what's showing on the minimap. And we're looking for him. There he is. He's been spotted by the AMX13F3, who's very close to the cap. And the AMX derps him, shotguns him at close range, takes him out of the game. Our AMX now needs to move, because otherwise he could get easily counter-batteried by the enemy. And, well, Dr. Nix has moved into a position to attack that KV3, who's also come south. And he's noticed there's an FB304 behind us, and oh, we just lost our AMX13F3 to that SU100M1. Dr. Nix is lining up a shot and takes him out! That shell must have gone right through the driver's hatch, or the crew compartment hatch, on that that tank destroyer. It's got a rear hatch to get into it, because it's got the engine up front. FB304. Oh, beautiful one shot on that one as well. You can see why 3 marks of excellence on this Arty, when he can do shots like that, take out a leading shot on an FB304, get him with 1 shot. So 3 kills now for Dr. Nix, but there's still 2 enemy tanks in the game, a KV3 and their Arty, an M44. Now our KV2's almost alongside us on this side of the map, and the M44's over on the far side. And the KV3's over there as well. And the M44 shotguns him, tries to run away, and gets taken out the game. But Dr. Nix gets a hit onto the KV3, who's now moving about, trying to line up a shot. He's working on where that KV3 was last seen. He fires around and he gets a hit. He's adjusted his aim. He's going to fire another one. Is he still there? Yes, he is. So just keep pumping those shells in. Is he still there? Yes, he is. He must have tracked him. Keep firing. Rounds out. And it hits the target. Just keep firing until it doesn't come back with a hit. Oh, and that's not a hit. One more for luck. And that one misses as well. So the KV3 has moved. And Dr. Nix has only got 8 rounds left. Now, what does he do? Does he stay where he is? We've got the KV2 covering the cap. If Dr. Nix was to start capping, that will force the M44 to come to the cap and reset, and he's got a better view range than the M44. So the best thing that Dr. Nix can do at the moment is head north and start capping up that end. It will force the KV3 potentially to come back to his own cap. Now, if you're wondering about the skin, by the way, you can get it free from the What Arty Noobs page. In fact, actually, it's from Skin Downloads. It was actually a creation from Jazz, Sir Rusty's daughter. And, well, it's an exact copy of the skin or the paint scheme that was actually given to the 105 leFH18B2. And it's in Tank Encyclopedia. You can actually check it up and look it in there. But Jazz created this skin for us. Unfortunately, it doesn't show the 3 marks of excellence. Yes, some of the skins don't actually show it, but I promise you there is 3 marks of excellence, and I can prove that at the end of the game. It's a bit of an anomaly that this Arty is actually in the game under the French tech tree. It should actually be on the German tech tree because it was actually a German vehicle, but, well, Wargaming decided to put it on the French tech tree because that's what they were introducing at the time. Now, the reason he's actually doing this route to get to the enemy cap is he's looking for the M44. And he doesn't know if the M44 is on the west side of the map or on the east side. So he's going to hunt around and look in these bushes. He's got a better view range than the M44. His view range is 390 meters, whereas the M44 is about 225, I think 230. So he's obviously going to see the M44 before the M44 sees him, unless the M44 is well covered in some bushes. Then they detect each other by proximity. But I think as soon as he's checked out all the places that the M44 might hide, he'll go into the cap area and start capping to force the enemy to return to their own cap. And of course, this is how Dr. Nix has managed to get 3 marks of excellence, by being aggressive and playing his Arty like some people would play a tank destroyer or a heavy tank for that matter. And there's the KV-3. He spotted him and he's dialing in on the target. The KV-3 knows he's been seen. His sixth sense went off, but he can't see Dr. Nix. And the first time he knows Dr. Nix is there, when he gets hit. So he now knows it is Dr. Nix, but he can't see him. He fires a snapshot in our direction, and he goes down to Dr. Nix's shells. So now it's 2 against 1, and there's only the M44 left. The KV-2 from our team is headed north, coming up towards the cap, because he knows the KV-3 is dead now. Now there's some debate over where you should actually sight yourself in the cap if there's cover. And of course, if an RT is blind firing into the cap, he will try to blind fire behind any scenery. And well, in this cap at the moment, the only scenery is that half demolished house. So that might be the place that the RT would fire first if he blind fires. Of course, he might try to come to the cap and shoot Dr. Nix instead. Well, that's the 2-minute warning. If that M44 is going to come to the cap, I reckon he must be in the northeast corner of the map. And we'll probably see him if he comes to get a sight. But he'll probably get spotted before he sees us. We're behind the bushes, so Dr. Nix is safe. Yes, there he is. He's been seen. Lining up a shot. He fires at the same time as KV-2 and they win the game. But unfortunately, the kill doesn't go to Dr. Nix on this occasion. So it is a victory. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see where he came. It's an ace tanker for Dr. Nix in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He actually managed to get 16. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. Yes, he got 4 exactly. A Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points from his own vehicle. And he also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game overall. Let's have a look at the team score and see where he stood. Well, 2,906 hit points of damage. He easily won that one. You can see why he's got 3 marks on his barrel when he does that sort of damage, but it was a tier 7 game. The next highest scorer was that SU-100M1, the one he shot and hit the crew hatch at the rear of the vehicle with a leading shot as well. 1,733 hit points to him, and the next highest score after that was the KV2 on our team with 1,340, the guy who survived and got the last kill. When it came to kills, again it's Dr. Nix who got the high score, then came the KV2 with 3, the KV3 on the enemy team and the SU-100M1, both taken out by Dr. Nix. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns, 1,374 base experience points, and he got that because it was a tier 7 game. He was tier 5 Arty, so he was earning a lot of XP every time he hit a higher tier opponent. 829 went to the KV2, the one who survived, and 607 went to the one who died, the one who was behind the house. He fired 37 rounds, so he had 5 rounds left at the end of the game. 22 direct hits, 4 penetrations on the enemy, 25 splash, damage of 2,906 hit points, of which 2,626 were at more than 300 meters. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles. One of those was the FB304, and the other one was the other M44. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 426 hit points of damage assist. He also managed to get 66 cap points whilst he was waiting for the cap to complete, and 44,701 credits on a premium account, 20,116 for battle payments, and 50,000 from NVIDIA. So his total was 137,168, and after ammunition resupply he took away 128,560 credits, which is a huge score. But if you take off the NVIDIA, then it's still pretty massive, because it puts him around about 70,000 credits for that game. Well, actually, it's closer to 80,000, isn't it? Yes, what am I saying? Closer to 80,000. 1,374 XP times 2 for the first victory. Got 824 because this is a premium vehicle, one of only 2 premium Artys in the game, and we can't understand why Wargaming doesn't bring out more premium Arty. Surely the tank players can't be that annoying to Wargaming. Surely Wargaming is missing out on a huge amount of money that they could be earning from premium Arty. Yeah, it's a puzzle. You know, Wargaming should really take note of that and bring out more premium Arty so they can sell more product. 4,946 experience points altogether. So a fantastic game there by Dr. Nix. And I said I would prove that he actually does have 3 marks. Well, this is his page on Tank Info. And you can see, yes, the 3rd mark. Yes, he's got it. There it is. 3rd mark on the Fifi. It's one of his top tanks with a win 8, average win 8 of 3,550, which puts him at Super Unicum standard. In fact, his most played tank, he doesn't have, or the highest win 8 tank, that is his AMX ELC Biz, and he's only got a 2nd mark on that thing, but he does have a win 8 of 4,011. So yes, he is a 3rd mark holder on that. In fact, he's got a 3rd mark on his Gorilla because Dr. Nix loves playing Arty. Yes, he really does enjoy playing Arty, and you can tell when he gets those sort of shots and those sort of results. That's why he's that good. But I also can tell you that he managed to get to 100% on his MOE on that game. So more kudos to him, because he is probably one of the solo players on our channel who's actually managed to get 100% MOE on their Fifi. I don't think anyone else has managed to claim that so far, but well done Dr. Nix for that game. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.